Hey guys, welcome to Not So Random Chat, the nighttime live stream where we talk about whatever we want to. So, settle in and grab your libation. It could be your wine or tea or coffee or whatever you want to drink. And let's just sit back and chill. I'll be with you in a moment. Are you guys ready? Okay, well, so am I. So let's get into it. Here I come. Hola, from the west side. Hey guys, happy Friday, happy Friday. Let me get myself over here. Let me come on camera. Come on camera. All right, here we go. Yeah. Wish I could do, yeah, this particular hairstyle kind of limits, so usually by the time it's time for me to come on live, it's up in a ponytail. So I apologize, but it's usually up in a ponytail by this time of day. But anyway, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to hit the bell. And please share this live stream out. Please share this live stream out. I'm on just a little later than I normally am on. I apologize for my tardiness. I have been, I got my libation. So let me tell y'all what my libation tonight is a little Pinot Grigio, and it is in my live, laugh, love class. That was my mom's favorite quote. So, my sister got this for me. My real sister, blood sister. But anyway, it's been very interesting on the YouTube streets. It's like, you know how we have the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We've had our real YouTube lives of Atlanta in these YouTube streets. A bunch of stuff going on, and it just seems to continue. It just seems to continue. And I think people, those of us who are on the outside looking in at all of this nonsense playing out on YouTube, forget that this is somebody's real life. Okay, the people involved is their real life. However, they seem to be trying to get clicks and views right now. When we started out this process, the only one involved in, really the process who had monetized platforms were, Tasha K and Storm. Now everybody's platform is monetized. It is. Chelsea got monetized in the process of all of the stuff going on. You know, Chelsea got herself monetized in the middle of this. Um, I guess she had over the 1K, so she had a community tab for about a year, but she didn't have watch hours. Um, Matter of fact, on her page, I think on her community tab, she had put something on there about Tasha saying that her channel sucks. But she has over 2K subscribers now, and it's monetized, and people are watching her. So maybe some people be watching such content, and it sucks all that much. It's just, her channel is just like the blog channel, like her life, millennial. But one of the things that I find, extremely interesting in this, in all of this stuff that's going on, is that if you are from Generation X or the baby boomer generation, a lot of this stuff, we, so to speak, did not grow up with technology, social media in front of us, from the time that we were here. But this generation has. And a lot of how they look at things is what looks good online, even if it's not good. Take, for example, all of this stuff that Portia and Simon have been doing. Stunning in front of the cameras. But it's not real life. It's not real life. Okay? So you have to wonder, what's up with this, with the millennials, the Zers, the ones who were born in the 90s, and since, because, the ones who were born in the 90s, they're all coming up on 30. And these are the ones, I'm sorry, that we're seeing this nonsense with. They're in their 20s now, but by the end of this decade, they'll all be in their 30s. And so you wonder what is going on, because we're talking about the people who were born from 1995 forward, really, as the ones that are millennials. I would consider my son to be part of that. He was, 95 on, and so most of them, because the ones who were born in the 90s are in their mid 20s now, and the ones who were born in the early 2000s are about to enter their 20s, and you see how what these young people value. They value how they look to everyone else, how it's going to look online. For example, in this situation that's going on, Chelsea didn't look like the Instagram models, and that's what Bob felt in his narcissism that he should have. That's the type of girl he should have. Now, guy, he just, to me, your average light skinned youngster. You know, I mean, these kids, I'm sorry, to me, they're kids because they're in my son's age range. So that's the way I'm looking at it. And it's like, y'all are so shallow. I mean, like, dude coming on all the time with a shirt off. What you doing? You know, you have something to say that you can say with your clothes on. You know, and then Storm was doing that stuff. No, Storm was doing that shirt back on. So, you know, that's not you. That's not your way. You know. And the whole situation is like some merry-go-round. And then, you know, you have people like Shouts Out to Conscious TV who has tried to be unbiased, and now he's caught up in the mess because Vaughn then, you know, done a 1-2 on him too. Like, the F? What is wrong with this dude? He's upset because there's certain information, audios that are out. They're only out on Patreon, on Conscious TV's Patreon, because that's where Chelsea decided she wanted. She gave them to Conscious with the understanding that that's where he was going to put them. You know, and it appears that people have gone over and looked at it over on Patreon, and those who have looked at it, hey DOD, welcome to the upper room. Welcome to the upper room. Yeah, I'm getting ready to do something for you and Angel Army, you guys in my upper room. I have to figure out how to feature your channel. And as soon as I figure out how to feature it, then I'm going to feature both of you guys' channels, like have y'all as featured channels. I know there's some way I can do that. I just don't know how to do it. So I'm going to do that. But thank you. But yeah, this whole situation with these youngsters, and it's all about clicks and views. Like, Storm did all of this stuff for clicks and views, and then he basically offered, you know, Tasha K his behind, you know, and now you know that she did a lot of stuff. I know. I'm in there. I turned it on. I figured it out. It took me a minute to figure out what I had to do, and you know, I did all this. I did it legitimately. I did all the steps that it told me to do, and it actually knows if you don't do them. It won't let you. It won't even let you put it out without putting out that welcome video. You have to do that video. So I had to do that video. Everything else was in there, but it wasn't going to let me do it until I did the daggone video. Once I did the video, then I could push it out, and then we were good. But yeah, this whole, you know, before this blew up into this BS that it is, I thought that it was, you know, kind of a merging of all of the different parts of Black YouTube, the whole B sector, conscious sector, Black sector, manosphere. Everybody was just kind of starting to meld together, you know, as we started to see all of this stuff playing out. And then, wherever the heck this retrograde is going on right now, just blew everything into smithereens. I feel for Tasha. I feel for Tasha K because I don't think that she shouldn't have done everything that she did for Storm. You know, she just shouldn't. And you know, now he thinks that, you know, he can basically changed the way that he's coming across. He changes his way. I don't personally, although this dude seems to think that he's red pill now, I don't think I think that the man is still eat him alive. There has been it started on Christmas Day, DOD. The whole situation started on Christmas Day, and it has been going since then. It started out with Wiley and Tasha K, and then that got squashed. Then this other stuff was going on in the background, and basically was playing out on YouTube between this dude that used to be with LaToya from Real Housewives of Atlanta and Tasha's assistant and Storm. And in the end, Storm basically told Tasha he's done. He don't want to deal with her no more. He wants to do all this crazy stuff, I guess, going forward. He's got some kind of romance going on with the jailbird, Vaughn. And Vaughn is just here to cause chaos. He's an agent of chaos. So Tasha had been doing all this stuff for Storm for free, which we didn't know. And his ungrateful ass basically offered her his behind and has shown himself to be an undercover incel. Because I guess he thinks he's rich. And if you think about the way the fool has acted in regards to black women, yeah, I think so. And considering that most of his, intimate experiences are not with a girlfriend, but with a professional, yeah, I think so. And he tried to get with Nick at Night out here in Cali, and she shut him down. Because she thinks that he might be, the B in the alphabet community. She thinks that he, goes both ways. I don't get that vibe from him, but then again, I'm not into him. But yeah, all this going on with over in Tasha K's camp. Tasha's assistant was with this jailbird. And before he went to jail, he was with LaToya that was on Real Housewives of Atlanta. But so they were doing all kinds of crazy stuff while Tasha has been dealing with her legal matter, and she has basically had to jump on here at night and deal with this stuff. The whole situation was just wild. But it just goes to show you that Couture Bay was right about Storm. Couture Bay called this dude out months ago. Hey, Red Wings, called this dude out months ago. Months ago, she said that he did not like black women and that, he was giving off manosphere tendencies. And we come to find out, he apparently wanted TS to mentor him. Yeah. He's bigger than TS, so, But yeah, he just got issues. So, I'm gonna see how it goes. I mean, one of the reasons why I stayed subscribed to him was because he was with Tasha, and a lot of his subscribers are winos. So I don't know how that's gonna work for him. He may lose some subscribers and lose some of that revenue that he's getting. But he seems to think that he can finesse and keep the subscribers, but Storm ain't the finessing and kind of dude, and he ain't got all that swag. So we shall see how that goes for him, and that's what's been going on. The bigger, the bigger, content creators. Of course, we still have the nonsense that's going down, here in the lower levels of YouTube. There's still, nonsense going on. Uh, you know, apparently people are being doxxed. Um, somebody went and rang old folks TV's doorbell. And he's been on the internet cussing and fussing at him. Pennywise caught that one because I missed that one because I don't have no time for that fool. I don't have no time for old folks. So he's not my cup of tea. People who I support like him. That's fine. To each his own. But he's ignorant to me. And very disrespectful to me. And, that's my opinion. And since I actually am older than him, unless he's lying about his age, and looks younger than him, I'm just gonna, leave him over there with, whoever it is that wants to do with him. That's fine. They pulled up on him. Yeah, Super Saiyan Jim. Super Saiyan Jim pulled up, rang his freaking doorbell, had him in a meltdown, telling him to come back so he can blow his head off. And he said if he pulled a gun on him, he said if the man pulls a gun on him, he's going to beat him behind. That's what Super Saiyan Jim said. He said he wasn't going to do nothing. That's what Super Saiyan Jim said. Yeah. I just think that is quite hilarious, because I'm sorry. First of all, from what I understand, old folks TV suffers from the Napoleon complex because he's a shorty. I think he's maybe 5'5", so he's a little man. And then he also has, issues because of his alleged diabetes. Sorry, y'all get hot. From his alleged diabetes. So, gotta take the sweater off. His alleged diabetes, that his eggplant doesn't work. So since, he has things not working down there. I got it. That's me. I'm fanning myself. Give me a second here. I'm gonna have to fan through this. I'm glowing on y'all. But supposedly, stuff don't work down there. So, and that seems to be an issue with some men when they get to a certain age. But I personally think it has to do with hypertension and, of course, diabetes, because in both situations, like with the hypertension or some of those things, some of the pills that men have to take because of hypertension causes ED. And of course, with the diabetes, yes, allegedly having the same issue, happen to use it. I just don't know anybody who's going to be with that. Whatever happened to that little? Oh, I still have the little black dress. I still have it. I ain't had nowhere to wear it. We in the middle of whatever this is that's going on. So can't wear it if there's nowhere to wear it. Ain't nowhere to wear it. You know. I still have it. I am going to be doing some vlogging this weekend, or I'm going to try to figure out. I'm going to try to vlog this weekend, like vlog things that I do, like making beds, cleaning the house, washing clothes. I'm going to try to see if I can vlog some of that and put it into a vlog this weekend. I'm going to try. We'll see. I'm gonna do it like in time lapse, because otherwise, y'all will be there all day with me doing it. Actually, it doesn't take me that long to do the cleaning because I'm always cleaning up. I'm always cleaning up. So, but yeah, I may do that tomorrow morning. As I'm doing, my morning chores, I will videotape, like making the bed and like cleaning the bathroom. Just trying to figure out some stuff to do. Put on there. Oh, you didn't think I remember? Oh, yeah, of course. I remember. Did I post that in my community tab? I'm sure I did. I'm sure I posted it somewhere. I either posted it in my community tab or I posted it in my IG, but I know I posted a picture. And that was before we couldn't go any damn nowhere. And now apparently, people have, apparently we're all entitled to free C19 test kits from home. Oh yeah, get out there and do some hockey. Wow. I know, it's been so long. Trust me, I can still fit it. A lot of people had gained weight in the last couple of years. That's not my story. That's not my story. I have not gained weight. Matter of fact, remember I did that thing on the different body types? I did my daily thoughts on the different body types. Well, I have that body type that's kind of, long and, lean and, can pretty much, I don't, gain weight easily. Yeah, that would be me. Now, trust me, there are certain foods, if I ate my favorite food, potatoes, like I love them. Like if I went and ate potatoes, all kinds of potatoes, for like about a month, they would attach themselves to my hips and my thighs. Okay? And they wouldn't attach themselves the way that I would want them to. See, so, I'll just keep the lean body, the lean athletic body. I mean, my dude doesn't have a problem with it. And I'm not straight down. I got curves. I'm just, dancer, slim with just dancer slim. That's all. That had to have been. It was before 2020. Matter of fact, it was in 2019. I was a dancer. I took after my father as far as my build. Well, really took after his mother. I'm built like my grandmother. My grandmother was the exact same height as me and the same build. You know, and see, in my family, the way that it works with us is either you get the front or either you get the tips, the tatas, or you get, the peach. Okay? So I got the tatas. So since I got the tatas, I have a very small peach. I did run track. I lettered in the high hurdles too. High hurdles. And I knew how to do the hurdles in 3 steps. Okay? And if you know anything about track and running the hurdles, it is not easy to run the hurdles with 3 steps between the hurdles. It's not easy. Matter of fact, most hurdlers, especially sprinters that hurdle, can't do it in 3 steps. And because they couldn't do it in 3 steps, I could beat a lot of the sprinters in the hurdles because my legs were longer than theirs. My legs were longer than theirs, so I could do 1, 2, 3, jump, 1, 2, 3, jump, where they had to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jump. So by the time they got to the second hurdle, I was already over the third one. You understand? Because my legs were longer, I was faster in that particular event. And I took that letter. As a matter of fact, somewhere in here, either because I still have my high school scrapbooks, but my letter, along with my little track pen, is in my scrapbook somewhere over there. Somewhere over there. Yeah, it was on a Letterman sweater, but I took it off that sweater because I can't even. You don't know. Even if I still had that sweater, I couldn't fit it. Hair in my eye. Even if I still had the sweater, I couldn't fit it. And I could fit most of the stuff from back when I was younger. But I can't fit nothing from high school. You know, I can fit I can fit things from my 20s, but I can't fit things from when I was in college. Okay, so if it was before my mid 20s, I can't fit it. And matter of fact, I have very few things from that time period. Yeah, that's how. Yeah, exactly. That's how I learned how to. Yeah, yeah. The 1, 2, 3 jump is a cadence. That's how I learned. That's how I learned. And see, I ran track in high school. I I went when I was at SC. Trust me, my friends. I was friends with all the people in the track team, and they wanted me to run track. I wasn't running track in college. Let me tell you why I wasn't running track was able in high school, I could coast through. I would still get my A's and my B's, and B pluses, and keep my GPA. I couldn't I couldn't be in no extracurricular activities in college. I had to focus. So, I couldn't do it because I would be too tired. When I ran track in high school, sometimes I would be by the time I got home from track practice, I just went to bed, and I would end up having to do my homework in the morning. You know, doing you know either in homeroom or doing my free period before I had to turn it in to my class. So it wasn't like that in college, and I needed to have the self discipline. But I loved running track. I loved the fact that I was able to do it in 3 steps. And matter of fact, we had a hurdler relay team, and we set a school record in the hurdle relay because I could do it in 3 steps. And I was the only one that could do it in 3 steps that, um, that ran in the relay team. Everybody else was 5 steps. Because see, when you're running in between the hurdles, it's going to be an odd number. You can't look. Nobody can do it in you can't do it in 1 step. That's impossible. Okay, and you, there's not a 2 steps. Nobody can do it in 2 steps. Okay, 3 steps is the sweet spot. Okay, it's the sweet spot. There's no such thing. It's either going to be 3 steps or 5 steps because of the distance of the hurdle. So, and but basically it's the same kind of cadence that you have to have when you're doing the baton toss with the hurdle with the baton, because we would have to practice literally the relay team was literally we do this stuff. We go 1, 2, 3, pass. 1, 2, 3, pass. Literally that's how you would do it. So you would make sure we did not have any ponds on the ground, y'all. That was a no in track, okay? And at the time that I was running track, when I was running track, I was running track during a time period when we here in the United States were confused. We didn't know whether we were gonna stay on inches on the yard or move to the metric system. So those of us who grew up in the 70s and the 80s, we had to deal with knowing both systems until the U.S. decided that, we ain't gonna do the metric. After they made us learn all of that stuff, and it got incorporated, but then it got taken out, and the only time that it really comes back into play is when you're doing qualifying for the international running event and for the Olympics, because the rest of the world is on metric. Even if we in the United States refuse to go by the metric system, the rest of the world is with it. Hey, Carolina Diamond Production. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, see, and that's the thing. On the East Coast and in DC, we all started to learn how to ice skate in DC. Let me tell y'all about black people and ice skating in DC. Okay. So, for the most part, we were into the roller skate, but then in the 70s, they put a skate on Eli Place, on Eli Place in Southeast, right down the street from where I went to church. They put this huge ice skating rink in the hood in the city. Okay, and at first we weren't in there, but then we gradually made our way into there. You know, you know. Side note: ice hockey was created by black people. Okay, it was it was created by it was created by former slaves in Nova Scotia. It was created in Canada, but it was created nonetheless by black people. Hey, Shelly. Hey, sis, my DMV sis. So all the stuff about us, in ice skating, we created the freaking sport of hockey on ice. It was created, but they were trying to figured out something they could do on the ice. Yes. I think I posted it on my community tab probably a year or two ago, doing Black History Month. I'm gonna go find that and I'll post it again. Yep. Fort DuPont Ice. Yep. Eli Place. Yep, I know it. That's what I said. It's on Eli Place. I know where it is because I went to church. So you guys, I told y'all I grew up in Catholic. Okay, I grew up in Catholic church, which is why I went to 12 years of Catholic school. But in DC, Catholic school is the best education you can get if you look like us. Because by us going to Catholic school, we actually, could be around, all the private schools. All the kids who went to private school and Catholic school, they were in the same league with us. So we got to hobnob with all of those folks when it came to sports. I remember that when I was in high school, that our girls basketball team was the champions. That was a long time ago. But I digress in talking about that. But in saying that, the church that I grew up in was literally up the street from the ice skating rink, which is why I knew about it. And we would walk down there sometimes, like, from school. Yes, you guys become a member. I don't know. I can't post the thing from my thingy because I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone, and I know you can't get into it. But I do have a blog out there that gives you all the information about the different levels. There are 3 different levels. First level is the lounge. The second level is the upper room. And the third level is the sanctuary. It's like just in the diva den. You got the lounge, then you have the upper room, then you have the sanctuary level of the diva den. So check it out. Please feel free to subscribe. I am coming up. I'm, trying to get things together so I can start to do things. I have 2 members already. Shouts out to DOD and to Angels Army. DOD, feel free to drop your link in the chat, and also drop the link to your other channel, DOD, because you're trying to get your other channel up. So please drop the link to your other channel, to your new channel that you have up as well. Can you hear me? Is this better? Let me move it. Okay, can you hear me? Is it better now? Is it better, better, better? Is it better? Let me see. Let me see how it sounds on here. Hey, Verbal. No, go ahead. Go ahead and post them. You know what, DLD? You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised to who's interested in what you're talking about, sir. I say you would be surprised who is interested, sir. I'm like, yesterday I was all over YouTube. Okay. Hey, Michelle's daughter. I was all over YouTube. People, I was, in different channels in different places, and it was so funny. People kept saying, "Dang, DC, you everywhere." Exactly, I'm everywhere. I go support people everywhere. I just don't get in the middle of the bullish. You know why? Because let me remind y'all, in a couple of weeks, I will be 59 years old. Next year, I will be 60 years old. I ain't got time for that bull. You see why I don't have no wrinkles. I don't have no stress. My skin is so nice and clear because I don't deal with the nonsense. I'm not gonna let stuff on YouTube get in the middle of me. Let me turn that around. Okay. I'm not gonna let this stuff on YouTube. I can't take it that. Did I just did you just did he time her out? Oh, he timed her out. Nightbot is twerking in the chat. Nightbot is twerking in the chat. Hey, AKA James. Sorry, Michelle. Nightbot never comes in my chat. Yes, it is Aquarius season. You know, according to many, we don't care about nobody. We don't give a it about anybody else. You know, according to other people, we are feelingless beings. And I am not feelingless. I really am not. You know, I am loyal to who I'm loyal to. But yeah, I ain't gonna deal with no bull. I ain't gonna deal with no bull. You know, my head don't screw on and off. You know, but I'm not heartless. I feel for people. I really do. Thank you for posting your channel, sir. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're trying to grow your backup channel. You gotta get your views and your watch hours on there, so you can have two monetized channels. You know, I keep thinking about. I'm thinking about things that I can put in members only chats. So I'm thinking, things that I can talk about or that I can put in a members only chat. You know, and I think that I am going to, in probably another couple of weeks, I may post something that's an excerpt from the book that I'm writing. That's now I'm editing it, but the book that I'm going to be putting out. So I may give you guys a little bit a sneak peek of the book as it's coming through, and then I'm definitely going to be putting out some of my poetry because I can't let one SP be out here be the only one out here putting his heart and soul out here and giving of his poetry. By the way, one SP has not one but two freaking books poetry out. So shouts out to him. And I haven't put out one. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, y'all. I am working on it. I've split it into the different sections that I want it to be in. And now all I'm doing is putting the poems in there. And I mean, I have poems going all the way back to when I was a teenager. There's this one poem called Unrequited Love that I wrote when I was a teenager that I'm going to be putting in there. I don't know what I knew about unrequited love when I was a teenager other than what it meant. I see you now. I see you, Michelle. Yeah, just be careful with the emojis because I still haven't figured out how to turn Nightbot off, y'all. And Nightbot don't want to listen to whatever I'm telling him to do. I mean, every once in a while, I can see her. I can see Michelle. She's not blocked. So how do you like being a dragonfly, DOD? Dragonflies. And one of the reasons why I picked dragonflies, well, number one, dragonflies remind me of home. Remind me of home. And because what they symbolize. They symbolize transition, transformation. You know what, Shelly? Let me fix that. Shelly, I'm gonna make you a mod so you won't have to deal with my freaking Nightbot. Yeah, yeah, you're a mod. No, Shelly wasn't blocked. She was timed out, but she's fine now. Yeah, she good now. Now Nightbot can't do a daggone thing to her. Oh, like I said, you're not gonna get my homegirl from the DMV. No, not at all. So my son is not coming in here tonight. Let me tell y'all why. Okay. So we're having a little issue today, you know, and he's not doing what I wanted him to do. You know, y'all pray that I get him into a program soon. Okay? Because he wasn't doing what I wanted him to do today, so he's not bringing his ass up in here. I'm laughing as I'm saying that, but y'all know I'm pissed off. Whew, I'm flashing too, so I need to take some I need to take some black hole hash. Ladies, black hole hash helps with flashing. Helps with the flashing. And if you are still having a cycle, it helps with if you have cramps. But for those of us who on the other side of freedom, who are on the other side of freedom, it helps so that you're not doing what I'm doing tonight. But the reason that I'm flashing is because I'm sitting here drinking this wine. The wine is what's making me flash. Yeah, Shelly, girl, maybe the other one. I know some people use the one from Streamlabs. That one, maybe that one is better. but I don't even. I gotta figure out how to turn that effing thing off. Okay. Um. So I'm gonna have to go to the Nightbot site and see if I can figure out how to turn that daggone thing off because it's really getting. Hey, Miss Nina. So I can stop it from doing that. But yeah, I'm pissed off at my son. Because he's not doing something that he needs to do um, as an adult. Okay, and I'm over it. I'm like over it at this point. So he thinks that he gonna hide out in his room and he ain't gonna have to deal with with his mama. But as soon as I get off of here with you guys, if I don't hear what I need to be hearing, y'all just have no idea. I'm telling y'all. Praise God. That's all I'm saying. You know, I've had an hour to calm down and drink me some wine. But this weekend I am going I am going to be doing some vlogging, and I'll let y'all see me making beds, like I said, or making a bed, making my bed, and maybe like cleaning up on my patio and doing cleaning the bathrooms. So I'm gonna see how that works in time lapse, and then um, I'll figure out how to put it together, edit it together, put some music with it, and hopefully I'll have somewhere between five and 10 minutes because I can't do more than that because y'all got ADD. Nobody is going to, people are not going to sit there and watch 30-minute videos of me, of somebody cleaning up and stuff. Now, some people might because, they get off on watching people clean, but I'm only going to show y'all part of my cleaning routine, like making beds and cleaning bathrooms and like, starting a couple of loads of laundry maybe. Um, you know, maybe I will do the kitchen, but then I have to. It's the camera setup. It's the camera setup to do the kitchen. So if I can figure out how to do that, maybe yeah, you know, y'all can watch me mopping the kitchen floor. But I'm gonna do that. I'm going to be working on my next coffee talk. Um, And if you have not gone and looked at my last daily thoughts, it was on essential oils. There is additional information in the description of that video, but I gave you guys as much information as I could about a lot of the different ones. You know, as I could do in 10 minutes. Because again, as I say, people's attention spans aren't going to stay when you're giving them good information, you have to just give it to them in nuggets. So I've learned that. So it's a 10-minute video. If y'all haven't looked at it yet, please go look at it. It's really good information, especially during this time when we're at home a lot. And a lot of those essential oils you can get at places like dollar the dollar store, Dollar Tree. I kid you not. So take a look at that. They help with a lot of things. I mean, I did not even know that essential oils can help with cancer and with tumor, and that one of them is good for as a cleanse. I think it's the pink grapefruit one or the rosemary. I can't remember which one, but it's all in a video. It's only 10 minutes. I will see you guys on Monday. I may come on. I may pop up and do a live this weekend. If I do a live this weekend, I may do it. It just comes straight into my YouTube from one of my devices, either my phone or my iPad. So I might just come straight into YouTube instead of through StreamYard because everybody's been having some issues with StreamYards today. I don't know what's up with StreamYards, but it needs to stop tripping, especially for those of us who are paying for it. Hello? That's why do you think you see my little face over there? I'm paying these suckers for this. They had I think a summit today. I wasn't able to go to it because I was, trying to get my coins. So hopefully they'll have it on the backup so I can take a look at it to see what they were talking about. But you guys, please consider joining my membership. Um, I will be featuring my two members as soon as I figure out how to feature their channels because I want to get them more subscribers, just like I'm trying to get me more subscribers. I want to get more support for them. But in the meantime, in between time, until I see you guys the next time, I offer you guys peace and blessings from the West Side. I'll see you guys for sure in real time on Monday and maybe in real time over the weekend. I don't know what that was, y'all. I guess I better go find out. But anyway, I'll see you guys. Peace. What the heck was that, y'all? Let me go find out. Bye.
Well, guys, that's it for tonight's Not So Random Chat. But I'll see you guys the next time. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out. Peace.